Hi, I'm Jono, and if you're new here, I do pencil drawings. So we're at the beginning of a new year, and the idea of making New Year's resolutions is still fresh in our minds. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how I've shifted the way that I view setting goals and how that's helped me actually follow through and achieve those goals while also looking after my mental health at the same time. Also, a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, but more about them later. Coming into 2022 has been anything but a clean slate. There's a chaos in the air. There's exhaustion from the holiday season, from seeing family and having to shift gear and readjust back into work mode. We are desperately trying to get back into our productive routines, but there's a huge adjustment or a reset that needs to take place, and that takes time. It's easy to feel weighed down by goals or the dreaded New Year's resolution before we've even made it out the gate. To not be functioning at my optimum in the beginning of the year is a really important thing to accept. So do some expectation management for yourself here. The second thing is our relationship with goal setting. We tend to have a binary view on this. We are either succeeding or we're failing. And to make it even worse, we often view that we are failing right up until we've achieved the goal successfully. Something I found incredibly helpful is to shift the language slightly, away from the idea of setting goals and more to the idea of setting intentions, like it's my intention to have an exhibition this year. This changes the reward mindset from an outcome-based one to a process-based one. Working towards an overarching intention allows us to feel the gain and achievement of that goal pretty immediately. With even the first steps of research into whatever that endeavor might be, you've already started to achieve your goal of working towards that intention. This is so good for your mental health and improves the odds of you achieving that end result as well. If that even matters at this stage, I think by this time you've started to know that the value lies in the process. It creates a lot more space. A more realistic version of success has been so much more than just achieve or fail, but rather a myriad of steps in between. What we are shifting to is viewing the attempt, the process, and even possibly the failure as a full exchange. Success is the attempt and the failure of that goal. The amount we gain from failure here can't be understated. The goal here is to just try, and identifying what the first and easiest step of the process is makes the barrier to entry so much easier. I kind of blame the schooling system for this mindset, but I think that's a rant for another video. I guess I'd say that there's a more holistic way of setting goals. I think for many of us, society and perhaps even our education has set us up for these harsh binaries of success versus failure, pass versus fail, completely ignoring the value that is gained in between those two steps. What I'm hoping this mindset shift does is attack your fear of failure, allowing you to dream even bigger. Art making or creativity has encouraged so much of this for me, to be present and cherish the making of something, the process of it, as well as stepping back and looking at the finished product. So much was learned, new techniques, different tones and mark making, and if I rush to the finish line to tick the box, I may lose out on those valuable steps along the way that could really advance my drawing going forward, or even my practice as a whole. So there's a great segue for this video sponsor. I'd really love to challenge you. If you are trying to build an art career and you haven't yet built a website, I'd like to encourage you to give Squarespace a try. I can't stress how important it is to have online representation, to be able to show your work and make it easy for people to find you and for clients to get in touch with you. And for me and my career, I felt that Squarespace just did that effortlessly. I never had to patch or create anything. I could register a domain with them or set up an online store. And most importantly, I could design a portfolio and show my work the way that I wanted to. Also, every time I got stuck, their amazing support team helped me out instantly. So if you're looking at building a website, give Squarespace a try. And if you decide that you love them, use this offer code and get 10% off your first purchase. So there we go. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you've got some techniques that you use to try and achieve your goals or little mind tricks that you do, let me know in the comments. I'm sure we can all benefit from learning from each other here. I'm also just really interested to know how other people kind of tackle their goal setting and achieving their goals. But yeah, if you found this helpful, leave a like. It helps the channel out in a huge way. As always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.